Hey guys, welcome back to Pinch and Pennies with Priscilla. And I thought this would be a good time to finally tell you guys what's going on with the CVS's in my area, what possibly prompted this clamp down on the 4 for 20s and all that. This is like my theory of what's going on. And I was told this information by my all-time favorite CVS cashier in my favorite store where I live. And so I put two and two together after he told me this. And it's a possibility that all this stuff about the 4 for 20s is because of my area. So I'm going to tell y'all what's going on. But first, let me tell you what happened to me at CVS tonight, okay? And why I'm finally telling you guys the whole story. All right, so y'all see my wig sitting back there? So, okay, here's the deal. Tonight, I go into the store. I want to do one of the $30 deals. So I pick up 3 of the Scott's bathroom tissues. I pick up 3 of the Glade starter kits, okay? So I figure I would finally get one of the deals out of the way because I'm going to be super, super busy this week. And so I go up to the cash register. I got 6 coupons. I got 3 of the Scott's coupons, the $1.25 off coupon, and I got 3 of the $2 Glade coupons. I got no 4 for 20s because I already know that this store has been really clamping down on the 4 for 20s. And so I just automatically decided I wasn't using 4 for 20s in that store anymore. So I got 6 coupons, valid coupons, no problem. I get to the register, I hand the guy, after he scanned everything in, I hand him all 6 coupons, and he looks at them and he says, you can only use one of these. And I'm like, okay, one per item, right? He's like, no, you can only use one coupon. And I'm like, he's like, you can only use one coupon per purchase. See, it says it right here. And I say, yes, I know the coupon says one per purchase. That's why I'm purchasing 6 items and I'm giving you 6 coupons. One coupon per item that I'm purchasing. I literally had to break it down like that to him. He said, no, you can only use one coupon for this whole purchase. I said, no, that's not how it goes. I said, I'm allowed to use a coupon for each item that I'm purchasing. He says, not if you're doing it at the same time. He said, I've been instructed by my manager that we're only allowed to take one coupon per this whole purchase. I said, this is not a whole purchase. I said, this is a transaction that I'm doing where I'm purchasing 6 items. And I'm allowed to use a coupon on each of these items. And I literally took the coupon, put it on each top of each item, and let him know this is a purchase, this is a purchase, this is a purchase. And I can use one of these coupons on each of these items. He's like, no, you can't. We've been instructed that from now on, we're only allowed to take one coupon per your whole purchase. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I told him, forget it, cancel it. And I left, grabbed my coupons, and I left every dang thing sitting on the counter. I'm sorry, guys, I almost cursed right there. I left it all sitting on the counter. So I said, you cancel it. That's it. I'm not shopping in this store anymore. So, of course, I am going to call corporate tomorrow because right now I'm a little hot and ain't no telling what I'll say on that phone. So I'm going to wait. I'm going to call corporate tomorrow because I know even their coupon policy clearly says you're allowed to use one manufacturer coupon and one store coupon per item. So how in the heck are you going to tell me I'm buying 6 items and I can only use one coupon? That doesn't even make sense. So I'm going to call corporate about that. But the reason why this is happening, and I told you guys in my videos before, they were coming down on the 4 for 20s. And so here's the reason why. Turns out one of my favorite cashiers, when we were doing the Nivea deal, when I ran out there to get those little tins, and I was explaining to him about the deal, he was like, whoa, wow, what's going on? He always asked me what's going on, blah, blah, blah. And I told him about the Nivea, and he said, oh, okay, I'll pick up some when I leave here. And so he was talking to me at the cash register like he normally does. And he was like, you know, I want to tell you because, you know, you're one of my favorite shoppers and everything. You always got your stuff ready to go. You never cause any problems. He said, so I'm going to tell you what's going on. They get ready to crack down on the couponers at CVS. I'm like, what do you mean? What's going on? And he told me that they had this lady come in there in my favorite store right down the street from where I live, and he said she purchased over 400 and something dollars worth of items. He didn't go into detail what items they were, and she only paid about $10 for it. And he said the problem was that she used a ton of the 4 for 20s. And I'm like, what do you mean? How many did she have? One, two, three? What did she have? He said, no, she had about 20 something 4 for 20s. I said, and y'all let her use all of them at one time? He was like, it wasn't me. I'm just telling you, we had a meeting. That's what they was telling us. He said everybody was just going crazy. Corporate got involved. They literally started an investigation on this lady. Yes, he told me they started an investigation on her. They to find out how she was getting these 4 for 20s because this is everything he's telling me. He said they did start an investigation on her to figure out how she had so many of those 4 for 20s because they know that, you know, CVS emails you the 4 for 20. So how in the world was she able to get so many of them, you know, and use them all at one time? And so I said to him, I said, well, I know for sure that the 4 for 20s, when they email them to you, you have an option of whether or not you link it to your extra care card. I said, so it's possible that, you know, somebody gave theirs to her or whatever. You know, I was just saying whatever I could come to my mind. And he's like, no, they freaked out. They went all out, full investigation. And to me, after listening to what he said, you guys, that's when it all clicked. That was exactly around the same time that the 4 for 20s got shut down on eBay. I kid you not. When he was telling me, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's what's going on. Remember, we couldn't figure out what was going on with the 4 for 20s? It was around that same time as when CVS was investigating those 4 for 20s that the lady had used. So my conclusion was CVS found out about the 4 for 20s being sold on eBay, and that's when they did something to their servers, I think they said, to keep them from generating the 4 for 20s. And then I guess they got eBay involved, and eBay closed down the people's accounts and all this other stuff. But yeah, turns out it seems to have generated from this lady in my area. I don't know who she is. I've never seen anybody coupon in my area that heavy. So I don't know if she does it during the daytime when I'm at work, but I have never seen a couponer in my area shop that heavy. I seriously haven't. So it all like clicked when he was telling me the whole story. He said they told him in the meeting that CVS is going to be making some major changes because of this. He said that they was like hot. They were like, he said it was like all out war. That they were so blown by what this lady did, having all these 4 for 20s, that they had meetings. Corporate came in. They had meetings with the top people and said they getting ready to make some major changes. That's what he kept saying. Some major changes is coming. So I'm letting you guys know. And I believe this is why they're cracking down in my store, because it happened in my store. So now the 4 for 20s, no more, because they know where they come from. They know that they generate them via email. So now they're trying to figure out why or how people are having multiples of these 4 for 20s. That's what I found out. That's what he told me. That's what was said in the meeting. He said they was like heated. They He said not only did CVS do a investigation of this lady, that they doing a criminal investigation. They said they were so up in arms about what that lady did that they was digging. They got a whole investigation on her. So yeah. So I'm going to be plucking his brains from this point on, trying to find out what's coming down the pike. I'll let you guys know when I find out. But yeah, he's very friendly. He always talks to me. So any information that comes down and he finds out, I'm sure he's going to let me know, and I'll let you guys know. So that's the deal. See you in the next video.